Good morning, folks. It's been an interesting day in crypto. Kind of a wild night. Hopefully, you were watching the charts as things changed. I know that we were, and uh, actually made some moves. Pretty happy with the moves that we made. Most of you who've been around a while know that we don't like making moves. We like the long time frame, and we like to stick with the long time frame. But we thought yesterday was a good dip. So, let's get into this. Let's look at some crypto. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button, drop the like, let me know what cryptos you want to see analyzed below, and let's get in. So, looking at Tezos today. Tezos, I think folks who've been in the market long enough know that Tezos has this reputation of sort of defying reason. And it is a notoriously it's an easy coin to hold, I'll tell you that. It's an easy coin to hold. It is notoriously difficult to swing trade or short-term time frame trade, or any type of active trading on Tezos is ridiculously hard. And I shouldn't even say it's ridiculously hard. It's very easy, you're just always wrong. And that's just how Tezos is. But we're going to go look at the update here on repetitive continuation that we called on April 22nd, so about 2 weeks ago, is 1 day candles. So when we hit the fast forward, actually looking pretty good there. What we like to see, hopefully, if you bought that 450 dip, you did pretty well. We're sitting up at about 650 now. I think we go down here, and good job to WJPD. First, also hit next support at 4.5 to 5, and then run. So, seems to be the winner in the comments there. But let's go to the full chart. TradingView going to get one of their signature ads in. Oh, they don't. But let's take a look here. Nice to see this on. Nice to see this with a little less in the way here. When this happened, I was not. Initially, I did not think that this was playing out, because I thought I kind of was worried we were just going to break all the way down and keep going. But it really does seem like we took this shape, like this right over here, which is, I was like, oh yeah, it looks pretty much like we're doing a little double top dip and then a rise. And that's pretty much what we had here. Double top dip, down, and then a rise. I mean, a lot of different things folks want to call that. I don't really care. What I'm going to call it is something that happened and something that looked like it was going to happen again. Folks that stick around with the channel know we are big on this sort of continuation analysis. We often think what has happened is subtly more likely to happen than the alternative. And frankly, it's I think there's even some empirical data on that one. But speaking of data, nice time to remind the folks at home, this video does not serve as financial advice. We're not a financial advisor. We're not a licensed financial advisor, nor are we your financial advisor. We like the charts. We believe in crypto education, crypto entertainment, and that's exactly what we do here with these daily update videos. So if you like taking the in-depth look at some crypto charts on the daily, make sure to hit the subscribe, drop the like, and let me know in the comments below what you think here. So Tezos probably looking in the middle, looking for this $7. Most things, in my opinion, are really vulnerable to Bitcoin at this moment. Let's see, we've been doing this with right at the, there you go, that'll do it fine. So as you can see here, trading almost exactly on the Bitcoin USD pair. Sorry, get more sleep, folks. Got to get that 8 hours. But So we're trading pretty close to this Bitcoin movement. Obviously, Tezos has some massive rips when Bitcoin goes sideways. I think that's probably the hope for folks, is that Bitcoin maybe goes to 60,000 and then holds for, gosh, if Bitcoin could just hold at 60,000 for a month, I think we'd see some outrageous alt pops, just absolutely outrageous. And you know, if you were looking at this chart beforehand, we were, let's see. Oh, I've drawn more in on this chart since I looked at it here, haven't I? Oh, no. Let's see. All right, so we were right here when that chart got drawn. No, we weren't. All right, I guess we were. All right, a little confusion there. All right, so yeah, I thought this chart was drawn here. No worries. So right at the bottom at 538 there is when we drew this. So I think right in this range, and we wanted to look at what happened with. Let's see. Let's add another vertical line. Folks are like, "What are you doing?" We like frames. We like to look at the frames. They are interesting. So what we have, pretty much a stagnant move here from Bitcoin. Gosh, it sure is the morning. Stagnant move from Bitcoin, and we see about a 20% rise. That's nice. That's nice, folks. So looking at Tezos, probably thinking, you know, again, pretty similar to the last couple weeks. I mean, for right now, you know, I think I'm just waiting to see how we interact with this $7 mark. I think we're going to get there pretty soon. We really only have another 10% to go to get there. Of course, this all depends on what's going on in the wider market. You know, let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance versus Tezos. Let's see. Yeah, so again, a little harder to see on this chart, but long-term decline, massive rips. Oh, goodness. Why am I so tired? All right. And let's see. Well, what else do we want to see? Let's look at Ethereum to Bitcoin on this one. So, yep, a little bit interesting here. Obviously, Ethereum wasn't doing as hot. Wasn't doing as hot during some of the Bitcoin run, but we have a lot of similarities in this chart actually, and that's quite interesting. The divergence here, I think, is the run. Yeah, so this divergence puts Tezos somewhere in between the performance of the ETH BTC pair and the BTC USD pair, which sounds about right. I mean, I think the big question is what happens here in the near future. We are going to do a wild and strange thing here that we've kind of been doing more recently. So ETH BTC, I think we would want to see something like this. And let's get that the right color, orange. And I think Bitcoin, we want to see something like this. But I don't know if that's going to happen the more that I look at it. And I think, I mean, I you know, just to complete the thought there. Oh, no. I think this does accompany this sort of rise right here. So, you know, something that I love about this chart and doing this type of charting is that there's a lot of people out there that don't make real calls, don't actually expect things to happen, don't stick their neck out to be wrong. And you know, if you've been following the channel, you know I've gotten Tezos pretty wrong over here. I think it was actually right here. It just blew through my strategy. And that's okay. It happens. You know, there are things to be learned from being wrong. So, you know, here, let's go ahead and set up a new frame. Let's see, I've been doing about... So, let's say the end of May, we'll come back and we'll take a look at how this performed. I've got good confidence in this right now, but it is Tezos, which would not surprise me if it were to just completely wreck everything I've been thinking and go with its own movements. Of course, all of this assumes that Bitcoin stays healthy. Should Bitcoin make a scary move down, you know, we are pretty concerned. Let's go over to HaYoo real quick, and let's get our Bitcoin wide contingencies chart open. Let's see how this is looking. So let's just pull up the full chart, give TradingView a good chance to get a free advertisement in. There it is, predictable as always. Good job, TradingView. And let's actually just publish this chart real quick. XTZ, USD plus ETH, BTC, and BTC, USD. Near-term analysis. It is what it is, folks. It is it? It is what it is. Fockles, folks. Jesus. I did not sleep enough last night, folks. I didn't sleep enough. Gosh, these just don't matter. Oh, XTZ, Tezos, Tezos USD, crypto, Tezos coin. There's no Tezos coin. Damn it. Tezos USDT. Oh, I just want more tags. Just want more tags. It is what it is, folks. Let's go ahead and publish that. And now let's get over to this so I can pull these off. There's a real reason why we did that. Sorry to delay. I just want to look at this without that. Alright, so the problem here, in my opinion, is that we still have not made this decision. And I'm very happy for us to be back on the dotted red line, but again, we are back on the dotted red line. I'm a happy camper when we're over it. I'm a little concerned when we're under it. This new trend line has not been rejected. Folks be like, oh yeah, it was rejected back on April 26th. No, it was not. In fact, we were below it for a couple days there because of how sharp we dropped. I think if you're looking at this and you're thinking, oh yeah, this could happen, which of course it could happen. Things are wild right now. Like this, oh my goodness, it would be sad times. But it's not outside the realm of possibility. I mean, we're talking about an asset that crashed from $10,000 to a little over to the middle fours. I mean, I think even lower. I think we hit 3.9 at one point. that kind of retrace would put us in the big red box. Oh my goodness, I hate how it doesn't default back to the scroller. It would put us in the big red box. The big red box is my instruction to myself about, hey, if shit goes crazy, where do we start buying again? And hey, making the right decisions when shit goes crazy is where folks make a lot of money. So, obviously, we don't want this to happen. I mean, I guess that's not obvious. I think some folks see videos, it's the 90s. They see these YouTube videos that are predicting downward movements, and they're like, oh, you want that to happen, you want crypto to go down. It's no, not at all. Not at all. My life is so much easier if crypto continues to go up. If Bitcoin spent the next 2 months going from 55,000 to 100,000, I would be very happy. However, if I did not analyze the contingencies such as this, I wouldn't be prepared. Now, I think there's a good argument for preparations based on, the length of this bull market. We are now in October to May. That's almost an 8-month bull market. That's a long time for a bull market, especially a bull market that's been so strong. And none of that's to say we can't have a seriously healthy correction and then continue up. I know there's a lot of folks out there that say they're still bullish above like 30,000. And that seems really brave, but if you're playing the long time frame, if you didn't FOMO in after GameStop, there's a lot of people who still pretty content with Bitcoin 30,000. Obviously, we'd all prefer to see Bitcoin 100,000, Bitcoin 200,000, or whatever may happen, but preparation is key. Preparation is key. And should something happen that looks as awful as this squiggly red line, this trader, this investor will absolutely be ready. What's your plan for a potential drop, a potential big drop? What are you thinking? What coins are you looking at? I know a lot of people in this space are heavily concerned about fiat, but there are fiat currencies that I would trust over something that, trust over, that's the wrong way to phrase it. There are times for money to be in fiat. And that's all I'll say. Fiat's not, the smart fiat's not going to lose 60-70% in a couple weeks. And I don't have a problem saying that. Obviously, I don't really think Bitcoin's going to lose 60-70% in a couple weeks. I think if we do enter a bear trend, it will be prolonged. But I don't know. The markets are really difficult to predict right now. I think the biggest thing is that I'm just watching this 55,000 mark. This range, I've been talking about it a lot. There's sort of this psychological range that I think determines whether we finish up above or below it. And it's kind of like it's kind of like how the Mississippi River divides all the radio stations in the U.S. I think we've got this important range here. And to me, this is a sort of wild zone. And I am really careful while we're in this zone. I think the determination as to which direction we're going to go depends on which side of the zone we come out of over the next couple weeks. I think should Bitcoin settle below 48,000, I think we've probably got a prolonged bear movement, maybe a couple month correction, who knows. But I think should Bitcoin stay above this 56,000 mark, I'm looking for 75. I'm thinking 75, 78,000 is my next real target on Bitcoin. And from the top, and this is what I love about this, because top of the range, 35%. If we bounce the bottom of the range, it's about 57%. So I'm certainly watching this. Obviously, Bitcoin is the most important asset relative to other assets in the crypto space. If you're not watching it, you should be. But yeah, so a little bit longer than normal today. Huge thanks to the folks that stuck around. If you haven't hit the subscribe yet, go ahead and do that. Toss me the like and let me know what crypto you want to see done next. Have a great day, folks.